Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Cleared without hesitation. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Bastoni. Xavi Alonso. Irwin. Irwin. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! It's loose now and they want it. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to get it clear. And it's made its way to... Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's the keeper's ball.
Paris Saint-Germain would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Now, what about this cross? And that's a throw-in. Oh, and he crosses it in low, gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Still goalless. Irwin. Alonso. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He shifted it to the flank.
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Van Nistelrooy.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rijkaard. Low into the middle. Oh, that's a key interception. That's an imaginative pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Seedorf. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Haaland. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Petit. Davids. Haaland. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi. Costa Curta. Here's Haaland. Haaland! That's going to go a long way. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. Now it's Haaland. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Serginho. Applies the finish! Costa Curta. Haaland. Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's Serginho. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now, this could be a chance. And this is Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich plays it short. And this is Hullet. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Throw in. McTominay. Seedorf. And it's Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Showing good feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Petit. And they can counter here. Oh, it's Petit. Nicely spread. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Haaland. And it's Petit. Davids ploughing. Chance! He scores! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Yaya Toure. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Kimmich. Petit is firing after that one.
Well, the margins are fine, but this is borderline bullying.
Davids. Van shoots! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yaya Toure. Pull it. And that's another good win of the ball. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Thuram. And it's Iniesta. Seedorf. And here's Iniesta. Oh, nice touch. Seedorf. And this is Iniesta. Out of play for a throw. Iniesta. Yaya Toure. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries to pass it through. And that has been clubbed away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Could be danger here. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Davids is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. Thuram. He's had a shot! They've done it! With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is threatening to become a really good game. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that...
He gets big! Oh, off the bar! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Park Ji-sung. And he's forced to go back. And it's Park Ji-sung. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, well measured. And here's Neymar, and he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's got away. Now it's Messi. Applies the finish! Serginho. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho looking to run onto it.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Seedorf. Yaya Toure. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shot could be on. Played out wide. That's good play. Played in. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Header! Saliba tries to clear. Oh, that's neat. Played in by Seedorf. And here's Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forlan goes for goal! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Kimmich. This looks promising. Seedorf. Boca Juniors claim it back to much approval. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hullet knocks it out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Cleared without complication and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Forlan. Messi takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Decent chance!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposite.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already... It's full on! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Yaya Toure. And it's Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely. He's having a shot! It's there! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Szoboszlai could try cutting inside here. Szoboszlai is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Kimmich. Now it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays it across. McTominay getting this one clear. Played it again. Cleared without hesitation. Incoming delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Tries to cross. And a chance! It's run loose. That's another chance! It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Boca Juniors get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pressing high and with purpose. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chance here to counter. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. Opts for safety. Yaya Toure. And it's Kimmich. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. And here's Thuram. Played back. Threads one in. He's a chance! He scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Park Ji-sung. Toure cuts it out. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down, as opposed to 2.
Substitution on the field.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 27.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 14, Lukaku.
Rijkaard.
Number 18,
Kimmich.
Number 15, Hannes.
Messi. Park Ji-sung. Nicely shaped ball. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Boca Juniors really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Beckham. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rijkaard. Now Seedorf. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's away. Now, Ronaldinho! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's very neat. Park Ji-sung. Szoboszlai. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Now it's Neymar. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. This looks promising. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Kukchu. Oh, good-looking ball. Musiala charging forward, the ball at his feet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters. And
Neymar! It's bounced back off the post. Cross goes in, and one more try! And it's a goal! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction.
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
And it's Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Neymar. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nuno Mendes. And Rafinha. Musiala. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Mbappe. Here comes the cross. Musiala really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Yaya Toure. Played out to the left flank. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Big header! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forward.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! Back to within one! Interesting! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Distributed tidily. Alvarez. Oh, they can break here. That pass has been well intercepted. Yaya Toure. And it's Maldini. That's Rijkaard. Serginho. Threads one in. And here's Neymar. And here's Hullet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back underway. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And it's pulled back. He gets big. Oh, that was no routine save.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Yaya Toure. And it's Seedorf. And it's Serginho. Now Seedorf. Yaya Toure. Now it's Haaland. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. And a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Rijkaard. And Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Alvarez. Aimed beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. Serginho, 2 assists to his credit already. Maldini cuts it out. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. And it's Rijkaard. The defender is not giving up on this. It's Seedorf. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's come loose. Kukçu. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Musiala, he's picked his way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Musiala producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Oh, what a ball! Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha. And it's Musiala.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Kimmich. That's tidy. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Kimmich goes short.
Number 10. Neymar. Number 27.
Iniesta. Oh, shooting chance!
Coming on the field. Number 25.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He is just caressing the ball. Decent chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Kukchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Seedorf receives it in a good position. And Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. So, third corner of the game. Kimmich plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to get it clear. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Opts for safety. More and more pressure on the ball here. And here's Neymar. And it's Serginho. Showing good feet. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! It's there! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Palestine finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Seedorf. It's Wilshere. And here's Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. Spread out to the left. Hazard gets into some space. Hazard with the delivery. Real chance, surely! And that has been cleared. Wilshere will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saka could try cutting inside here. Vinicius Junior! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Turns back here, probably the best option. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pull it. That is good strength. Stood up well to him there. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. Danger averted for now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shot at goal! Azar. That's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. McTominay. And it's Rijkaard. And Serginho knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. He's had it taken off him. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Pullet defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Messi. And this is Azar. It's Azar! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, what's he done? He has found the way through. Takes a shot! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's tidy. This looks promising. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Yaya Toure. Maldini. And it's Seedorf.
2 added minutes has been
Well
indicated.
seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the right.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Seedorf. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi. He is through here. The cross. Corner given. Seedorf is there and he can get that clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Decent chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neymar, early ball. Seedorf is flagged offside. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Wilshere. Seedorf. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Almost an hour gone. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played with finesse. Some really good ball movement.
Palestine really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. And that's played in low.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Kimmich. It's Saka. Vinicius Junior. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Van Dijk. Seedorf. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Neymar. In with the challenge. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Hazard.
Might want to be careful there.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number 21, Wilshere. Coming on the field, number 15, Mbappe. Number 8, De Bruyne.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Seedorf. De Bruyne. Kimmich. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Played into space. Nicely worked. Could be danger here. That's a throw. Palestine making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Iniesta. Neymar producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's heaved it away. And it's De Bruyne. Out towards the flank. Musiala. Oh, that was vital. We are into stoppage time. And he was quick to react. It's run loose here. Now this could be a chance. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Sticks it away! And there we have it. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of
Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played it again. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Oh, good take in a good area. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafinha. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. Hullet. And it's Kimmich. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Quality ball. Yaya Toure.
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Thuram. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Conte tries to dink it through. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the counter is on. Now it's Cruyff. Driving on and making good progress. Adriano. Conte takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Adriano tries to play it through. Skims one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're quick to get it back. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Searching pass he's played there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf. And they can counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looks to the other side. And it's Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maldini. Kimmich. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's nice. McTominay. Some really good ball movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, delightful ball. And this is Cruyff. Ball comes in. McTominay with the clearance. Serginho. And it's Seedorf. Adriano. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely spread. And the through ball. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Haaland. Chance, surely! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Adriano gets into a good position. Now this could... And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beraldo is always looking to break lines. Still just the single goal between the sides. Serginho. Decent progress down the left. Oh, well measured. Lukaku. A corner it is then.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kimmich with the short one. Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 14, Lukaku. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 6, Iniesta. Number 13.
It's a promising position. And this is Hullet. And that has been clubbed away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Adriano. Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Iniesta receives it in a wide position. Conte. And Rafinha. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Iniesta. And he's been shifted off it. Cruyff, looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Adriano! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Rummenigge gets it away. He is just caressing the ball. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. One 0 as we head towards the end. Hullet. That's tidy. Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there.
Jeff Chiba nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Adriano. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. And here's Hullet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard. He shifted it to the flank.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by...
That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.